The sun's out and the birds are chirping. It's a new day, I'ma learn to earn it. I took a break just to find myself. It turns out every time I'm behind myself. The line's drawn and the sand will fade as the waves crash down on the land we pave. Sad to say that I'm sad today, but it's okay, I live in a magic place. I got hope change will come when the path is made. I'm still looking for myself in a massive maze. Man, it's strange how the facts have swayed. Sometimes I cannot wait till I pass away. But right now I'm just walking the dice. Got the bottle hopped off with a scotch. My girl said we ain't talking a lot, but for me it feels like we be talking a bunch. I heard somebody say money doesn't buy happiness.
Okay, meal 3 is on the grill, and we are officially back on the getting shreddy train because I need to focus on the bigger goals. Which brings me to the fundamental screw up this year that I need to make sure I am putting out there and addressing so that we don't make the same screw up again. Now, taking the squat with the knee wrap tied wrong, knee feeling all sketchy and just doing it anyways, that led to the situation that I'm in with the quad tendon tearing. But what led to that situation is the fact that I picked out the meat before the diet was over. And that meant that I was trying to play catch up at the beginning of meat prep when I already should have been in shape for the meat prep. And I think that is kind of what fundamentally screwed me this time around. And to do what I really want to do, I do still need to be leaner, but I also don't think that I need to have the perfect body composition before I get on the platform the next time. I just need to make sure that the diet phase that we're about to enter is over and I'm feeling normal again before I decide to get into the next meat prep. Because what I think is possible, what I really want to do, what I set out to do when I started this whole dieting down process, I truly believe that I have a 900-pound sleeve squat in me at 242. And if I'm actually going to freaking do it and not just faff around, it is probably going to take multiple diet phases where I am not rushing the weight loss, multiple meat preps where I'm not rushing the progress, and just a whole lot of doing good work and letting it happen and not rushing for the sake of numbers like I did this time around. And yeah, I absolutely am pissed that I have to be standing here and giving this talk, but I think the fact that I'm standing here and giving this talk, well, it's necessary that I've learned these hard lessons. In terms of getting into the next leaning out phase, we did ramp food up pretty aggressively, trying to get me to feel as strong as I could after the last diet as soon as possible. And we got to a pretty high amount before I started gaining weight. And once I started gaining weight, we did do a little bit of a pullback. The advantage of that being is that over the last 2 weeks, I have lost 2 pounds. And therefore, I don't think I gotta change shit food-wise right now. We just gotta keep riding the weight loss out until, well, the weight loss slows down. Which is pretty freaking cool because if I can drop a pound a week at 1,000 calories higher than I started the last diet phase at in December, I'm hoping that we'll be able to be even less hungry and less miserable as the diet progresses. Steak scissors for the freaking win, FYI. Come on, autofocus. Come on, give me. Probably left her on the grill a little bit too long because I got distracted talking, but she is still quite pretty. And like, I know it costs money, but if you are complaining about diet food being boring, bison strip loin on the grill, holy freaking guacamole, it is delicious. I always just have the last little nub straight to the mouth. Yeah, freaking delicious. Little veg so MEANA doesn't yell at me. And a little olive oil for added fats, which will probably be the first thing that I do pull out when the weight loss does slow down. But I'm going to eat this, get back to work, eat again, and then I will see you at the gym. Okay, let's get warming up.
I just hope I got enough until the products are close. Right now I'm just walking the dogs. Walking the dust, walking the dust, walking the dust. Yeah, right now I'm just walking the dogs.
For my cousin, I'm proud of him. He looked at me confused, like what do you even do? Told him, dude, just eat your food. When I was his age, I was passing out in bushes. And I'm doing better now, but I'm still acting like I shouldn't. So happy he's not anything like me. He told me he looked up to me. I used to find that shit frightening. Told him I made more mistakes than moves that made sense. Spent so many days straight wrecked with my face red. I think it actually got to his head. He about to start university, I'm still off of my meds. Yeah, still rotted in bed. At least I got a solid shawty and I got me some friends.
Now, secondary mistake I made through the last diet phase that I'm realizing was part of being in the sticky situation that I was in is I deviated too far away from the work that I need to be doing to be a good powerlifter. On squats and deadlifts, I think that was more an issue of the rep ranges being trained than movement selection across the board. Whereas on bench, not having the JMs in, not having the rolling extensions in, as soon as it was time to be strong on bench, I was like, where the freaking hell is my tricep strength? So to make sure I avoid that issue this time around, I'm going to modify the main a little bit for my current needs, but as far as the rest of the main bench day goes, I'm just running the concurrent team programming straight up because I do not want to lose those big bench builders. In that main work modification, I just want to stretch out the progress cycle a little bit longer. So instead of just main bench on a 3-week wave, I'm going to alternate main bench and close grip bench so the wave ends up being 6 weeks in duration. The hope with that is that the close grip bench should help build the main bench should help build the close grip bench, and because it is a longer wave cycle, I'm hoping I don't hit as many hard walls as we are dropping weight. Plan here is work up to about a 7 RPE for a set of 10, so vary in the pocket, and then repeat that for the second set of 10.
Right now I'm just walking my dog, walking my dog, walking my dog. Right now I'm just walking my dog. Yeah, I'm hard on myself. I push everybody away, but it's hard by myself. Sometimes I talk to myself, cause I'm a hostage in hell. I'm feeling dusted like a box on the shelf. Walking my dog, I've been walking her since I was just 12. When I think about the day she stopped walking, I vomit, oh well. There's some things we ain't never gonna be ready for. Living so fast, to be spending time reflecting more.
I want to go 315 for work sets.
But not invented. Rhymes from the ego-driven, self-centered. Enter the fast lane and never got dented. Life in a flash, pipes, buds, and hash. 3 of my favorites, 4 of us made this. More hits in the majors, up from the minors. Bust from the top, duck cops and sirens. Fresh out the shop.
I should go light over set 2 to make sure it stays in the pocket.
Non-identical, the cynical's medical condition is critical, unforgettable, swollen members beautiful, language unsuitable, tension and tonic, coastal chronic, track got mocha on it, independent with a different perspective, select effective, next or exit, the young at the restless, you'll inject it.
Guess that one probably should have been there, and then set 2 would have probably went better there, but I'm okay with it. Because with how freaking soft the close grip high incline felt on Monday, I should not expect some big tricep to feel super assertive, and all that means is 2 weeks we come back to close grip, we know what we got to build off of. And on that note, I'm going to attempt to not be too much of an asshole here on the tail ends.
Restless, you'll inject it.
Normally during meet prep, I would be running a little bit higher, a little bit less like forearm angle in the bottom, let me handle a bit more load, make the strength curve a bit more specific to bench, because I'm further away from meet. I still want to keep the JM in so the triceps are getting cranked hard, but I'm trying to get a little bit deeper and make the strength curve a little bit more favorable to total tension and hopefully some triceps growth. We do have more shit for that later because it is accessory time.
Cause I doubt if you know the time. Swollen members smoke are only gonna take the shot. If you think that you only better press the wine. You can roll the it's only repossess your mind. If you're frontin', you can blow, you can press the fire. Someone else is allowed when it takes to climb. Whenever bad lights broke, you still out to play. You can bet we're gonna do it in 1,000 ways. Ain't no sweating nothing to it, we resuscitate. Never's only rock shit, so motherfucking debate is hot shit.
Many albums bought and sold, triple ghetto rocked and rolled. Sound mixed and mastered. Stick with the program, get paid.
And I think the absolute best part about going back to the upper lower is I can actually afford to load dips and not have to worry about benching on the next training day. So I am stoked. And I mean, 90 isn't that heavy, but it felt pretty damn good for not going that heavy in a long while. Assessment so far.
Okay.
I like this so much more than the bodybuilding program I ran last time.
Okay, why?
Just because I freaking trust that the work is going to carry over.
Yep.
Like I'm not like doing tricep pushdowns going like, this doesn't feel like a bench. I'm like, fuck yeah, this feels like my triceps are going to be juicy, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta have a little bit of both, though.
I'm gonna do some titty touching next.
Okay, all right.
We're still doing some.
Some titty touching?
Yeah.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
After TV shows, zines and mags, positive feedback, jeans still sag, hair still knots, the veil gets props. The same as always, rising to the top.
With the swarm of exciting fighting form, we invite criticism. Rhymes shine like prisms, spit flames we see in 3D vision. Even my people play CD in prison. Bad decision, fatal error, get scars from false and barbaric terror. We own label, never get.
This machine is so freaking sick, but the only downside is that the full stack is no longer heavy enough for a top set. So we just ran 2 there because I don't think you can fit a gym pin on this thing. But it's like the decline angle plus the ability to protract and wrap around. Holy freaking pec squeeze. And I'm considering trying this bullshit with MEANA next. I'm not sure if I want to get on the floor though. So I've never done this before.
Okay.
Do you think it's worth getting on the floor?
You can try it. I apparently haven't done it right yet, based on Kuba's feedback. But essentially, you're looking for like protraction, and then like you like sweep out and across.
I don't know if she's selling me on it. Because I do want something dealt today. Jesus, how are your hands this small? Okay, so protract.
Wait, you start up right above your shoulder in a fist, like here. Yeah, and then reach, protract as much as you can, and then you bring it to the floor.
Yeah, if I actually get the protract, it feels pretty good. Do you want to just put more weight on for me, or can I?
Just get out of it.
If I had an adult-sized weight, I think it would be good. So let's see. Wrist cuffs are freaking annoying, though.
Drop. Now the crew combined and we can't be stopped.
Yeah, that's sick. Verdict, delt pump, mega freaking juicy, which is all I needed of that, so I think we might continue doing it. And I feel bad for MEANA because that rear delt machine is a little bit awkwardly sized. She can never experience how wonderful it is, but
That's too bad.
it's wonderful.
Yeah, I believe you.
I think I'm gonna go do something else I hate now.
What's that?
Because we still need some lats, and now that I've used this once, I think I have it figured out how to make it work. It is hella light at the top, and as you get to the bottom, it ramps up so freaking much. If you treat it like a normal pull down, like tugging hard from the top, you kind of just like run into a wall before you get to the bottom. So I'm trying to be really slow, really precise through that top end lightness and just squeeze my way into a super hard contraction at that end range, and feels good, man. I was thinking that running incline curls first on the bicep tricep would make it suck a little bit less. I think it sucked a little bit more, but you aren't going to get arms like Johnny unless we chase a stick pump. Verdict, chain bicep machine, still freaking sick. Chain tricep machine might be like a little bit limited in being able to hold myself in the machine enough to push it hard enough to make it work, but that's still pretty okay. Probably just gonna stay on that thing for pushdowns next week. Yeah, the fire is back. And you know what the secret to keep it's going to be? I need to do a better job of not giving a single shit about the weight on the bar and making sure I just keep giving a shit about the effort.